before started to use the robot is switch on the power supply and power on the automatic voltage stabilizer. And then next, access the pressure. Last one is switch on the air dryer for removing the water content in the compressed air. Today I will explain about the Kuka robot, and actually the Kuka is the name of the company that manufactured this robot. And the type model of this Kuka robot is KR16. Why 16? Because the maximum load that can be handled by this robot is 16 kg. Basically, this robot has 6 axes. The first one is the A1, which is the rotations of the base frame, either clockwise and anti-clockwise. The second one is the link arm. The third one is the arm. The fourth one is the wrist. The fifth one is the counterbalancing system. And the last one is the rotating column. A1, A2 and A3 are the main axes, whereas A4, A5 and A6 are the wrist axis. And then this one is the adjust holders. And this one is the adjust spring tension. So we need to make sure all the wire here not adjust longer than required. So this is the gripper. We need to adjust and align these two lines to the original position in order for the operation to proceed. But if we knock the gripper will drop and the operation will stop.
This is the control cabinet, and as we can see that inside this control cabinet, this is the processor, or we can call that CPU, which has 32 megabytes of RAM. Inside this cabinet, they have 6 drivers which is connected to the motor. And under that, we have a backup battery. And here is the output and input which is connected to the PLC. And this is the external controller.
So now I will explain you the Kuka robot control panel. So this is the interface to the robot controller and to the robot. On the control panel we have the escape button, window selector, stop, start forward, start backward, numeric keypad, symbol keypad, menus key, soft keys, status key, 6D mouse, mode selector switch which has 4 modes, T1, T2, auto and external auto modes, drives on and off, and the emergency stop. So for the first status key, when I press 1, you will see a mouse symbol. It means that we can use the 6D mouse here to control the direction of the robot. Behind there is 3 white buttons. It needs to be pressed for the robot to move. When I press again, you see the plus minus button, which is to control the button at the right hand side. For the second button, you see a 2%. This is the motion step. It means when executing a program, the robot will step or will stop before each motion. If I press again, you see 1%. This is the go mode. In this mode, all instructions are executed up to the end without a stop. For this 3 is to control the clamping of the tool. This plus and minus will have to open up and narrow down the tools. So these 2 buttons, start forward and start backward, it can use to instruct the robot to run the previous or later command. For the status key at the right hand side, this one and this one will use to control the percentage of the speed of the robot in automatic or manual mode. For our practice, we are encouraged to set it to 30. This symbol with green arrows means that the robot can operate continuously to do for each movement. If I press 1, the robot can only run for maximum 100 mm or 10 degrees for each movement.
This is for us to choose the coordinate system of the robot. There are 4 types of coordinate system available to choose. The first one is the axis-specific motion. In this mode, each robot axis can be moved independently in positive and negative direction. The second one is the world coordinate system. It is a fixed and rectangular coordinate system whose origin is located at the base of the robot. The third one is the base coordinate system. In this system, the origin is located at the workpiece that is to be processed. Finally, is the tool coordinate system. In this system, the origin is located in the tool. The demonstration of each coordinate system will be shown later in this video. So now we are in the mode of axis-specific motion. To control the movement of the robot, we need to hold and press the white button. Then there are 6 buttons to control in 6 axes.
I can feel your energy pulsating down my spine. Oh, oh. I am not the enemy. No need to run and hide. No, no. But as the night draws near, we are animals, but fear feels so cold inside my head. And as the sun comes up, we are always out of luck. There's no room for us here. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love. It's a cold-blooded love. Helps us break each other's hearts. It's a cold-blooded love.
So now this is the world coordinate system. There are 6 axes: X, Y, Z, A, B, and C. As you can see now, we are in the base coordinate system. There are X, Y, Z, A, B, and C as well.
Helps us break each other's hearts. 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 It's a cold-blooded love.
Finally, this is the tool coordinate system. We have also X, Y, Z, A, B, and C axes.
For now, for the in-air program by using PTP motion, first we need to create a new file by pressing the new button and enter the file name, let's say for testing, and then I'll press the yellow button here to confirm the file name. Next, I'll open the file that I created here, and you will see the preset start and back to home command line as stated in line number 3 and line number 5. To have a new command line, I have to start from line number 3 here. So now, for the first point, I will move the Kuka robot to the desired point by pressing the white button and the green button simultaneously. And I will move in X directions. And to the negative Y directions. So this is my first point positions, and I'll press the motion button here and this thing will appear here, and I'll just press Command OK. Next, for the second point, it is the same as the first point. I have to press the white button and the green button together and to set to a new position. In negative Z direction and positive A rotations, and then let's say for negative B rotations. And this will be my new point for point 2, and here I'll press for the motion button, and this will be my second point. For the subsequent points, I just have to repeat the same procedure as for the point 1 and point 2, but in this case I will just set up to point 2 and then close the file. Now to run the system, I'll just have to select the testing file that I created with the command inside, and then by pressing the white button and the green button simultaneously, it starts to move from the home point and now moving to point 1. Then it moves to the point 2 continuously without release the green button, and finally it goes back to home position. For the reverse process in the command line, first I have to press a white button and a green button simultaneously, and then press the green button here. It will show that the reverse button is shown as the red arrow here, and now it will be moving back to the previous command.